Hello, Sean Tackett, Fango Fan here. First of all, I am going to deliver my Easter message. Happy Easter to all my friends. I hope the Easter Bunny brings you what you want. And for all the good religious people, enjoy your holiday. For people like Dwayne Allen of the Oak Ridge Boys and people like Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, and all you wonderful Republican, conservative, right-winger Tea Partiers out there, I have a message for you. Matthew 19:16-26, the King James Version. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good Master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, and that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. And he said unto him, Which? Jesus said, Thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man saith unto him, All these things I have kept from my youth. What lack I yet? Jesus said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell all that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, like Newt Gingrich and Rush Limbaugh and all them, for he had great possessions. Then said Jesus unto his disciple, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. When his disciples heard this, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, Who then can be saved? Today's conservatives and Tea Partiers? Nobody. But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. So, to all you teabaggers, Ron Paulers, and Rush Limbaughs, and Dwayne Allens, if you don't give you can follow all the commandments. It don't matter. If you do not give all your riches to the poor, you're going to go to hell. Happy Easter! Now, let's get on with my story. I have a message for all black people living in the United States, for all Muslims living in the United States. Do you want police and everyone to stop harassing you? You're like, yes, how do we do it? Dye your skin white, get a southern accent, and say you belong to a southern militia. You're like, Sean, what are you talking about? USA Today. Current issue. The March 30th and April 1st, 2012 issue. If y'all come to get me, y'all better bring your body bags. That is from the jackass, white inbred hillbilly known as felon suspect John Joe Gray, who once freed on bail, now is holed up at his Texas home. I'm going to read you a little bit, folks. In Texas, Gary Thomas will never forget about the letter he received in early 2000. It was from John Joe Gray, a suspect in a felony assault, offering a not-so-subtle warning in the area criminal investigator. He had no intention of answering charges that he attacked a state trooper. When he said, if y'all come to get me, bring body bags. And now Thomas, a local justice of the peace. Thomas remembered the message clearly, not because it was an unvarnished threat, but because after 12 years, Gray, who doesn't acknowledge the authority of any government, continues to dare police to come and get him. Sequestered on a 50-acre wooded compound in East Texas since jumping bail more than a decade ago, Gray and his clan have effectively outlasted the administrations of 4 local sheriffs, all who have decided that John Joe's arrest is not worth the risk of violent confrontation. The risk of loss of life on both ends is far too great, say Anderson County District Attorney Doug Lowe, who first prosecuted Gray for the alleged Christmas Eve 1990 assault of Texas trooper. I believe it then, I still believe it that way. So you mean to tell me we will sacrifice troops to go over and kill Osama bin Laden? We went and toppled down Saddam Hussein. We bombed Hiroshima. We went to World War II on the beach, and thousands of our soldiers got slaughtered. We went to Vietnam. We lost, but we still said. And you mean to tell me that the United States government and police are afraid of a bunch of backwood hillbillies? I mean, oh, they'll go after Muslims and black gun drug dealers and, Mexican drug dealers, and, oh, they don't mind that. But if you come get these old white boys, we don't want to do that now. That's just too, and you're like, Sean, any more little important news you got there? Yeah. Militia groups. Since 2008, there were 149 different militia groups in 2008. In 2009, 512. 2010, 824. 2011, 1,274 different militia groups. Folks, I'm not worried about the terrorist over there. I'm worried about the terrorist here. Them white militia boys who don't give a damn, and they don't care, folks. So as I say, if black people and all these Muslim groups want police to stop harassing them, dye your skin white, talk with a southern drawl, and say you belong to a militia. Because unlike the poor Martin kid that got killed in Florida,
Martin.
Yeah, they weren't afraid of him. They weren't afraid of his big bag of Skittles. So they really don't. My God, you don't do that to a southern white man. Oh, fear the white man. Got some interesting statistics for you here, folks. Do you know, according to www.bradycampaign.org, that in the United States, there are a lot of people who were killed, who were shot in America, who were killed by guns. In Finland, 17 people. In Australia, it was 35. In England, Wales, 39. 60 in Spain. 194 in Germany. 200 in Canada. 9,484 in the United States in 1 year. 17 people in Finland in 1 year got killed by gun. 9,480. That was usually or give or more. This year, from January to April in the United States, 26,224 people were shot in America, and today it's been 34 who were shot and killed. So, what a way to celebrate Easter, huh? You're like, Sean, how are all these people getting guns and all these southern militias? Well, I don't know. We have such great gun laws in this country. Let's take a little look-see here, shall we? And this is according to, once again, www. National News Headlines Kentucky, which will go back to the Brady campaign here in a minute. Kentucky ranks among states with weakest gun laws. Well, like I said, among the Brady campaign ranked California the best for laws concerning background checks, permit to purchase requirements, and limiting handgun purchases to one a month. Okay? Those three requirements alone is what they went on. They didn't went on, the assault weapons, the semi-assault weapons, the machine guns, the bazookas, hand grenades, and Lord knows what else, people. They just went by these three little measly requirements on a scale from 1 to 100. And folks, I'm going to read you all the 4-star and 3-star. You're like, God, Sean, that'll take a long time. Let's see. Number 1 was California, 4 stars. It scored 81. New Jersey, Massachusetts, New York, Connecticut, and Hawaii, 3 stars. Maryland, Rhode Island, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Michigan, 2 stars. The rest of the states, North Carolina, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, Alabama, Minnesota, Delaware, Virginia, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Iowa, Maine, Ohio, New Hampshire, Vermont, Nebraska, Nevada, Arkansas, Indiana, Kansas, Mississippi, Missouri, New Mexico, South Dakota, Texas, West Virginia, Wyoming, Florida, Wisconsin, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, Montana, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Alaska, Arizona, Utah failed with 1 star and 0 stars. How pathetic is that? 3 little requirements. This is not about just the selling of machine guns and stuff like that. No. The 3 little requirements were background checks, permit to purchase requirement, and limiting handgun purchases to 1 a month. So basically, folks, out of 50 states, if you count the 2 stars, and that's counted as passing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 states out of 50 passed, the rest failed. Gee, how are these militia people getting all these guns? I mean, oh yeah, you're going to talk about, well, if you're black, if you're a Muslim, they won't sell you a gun. Hell, if you're white, though, you can go and buy as many guns as you want. No background checks. You can, go and do a Virginia Tech, or you can do, something like that. The very next day, you can probably go out and buy like 50 machine guns or something, because no one will care. So, this is what we have to deal with, folks, with our gun laws. I mean, and these are the militias, the people that the police and the military are afraid of. I mean, they don't mind sending our best Marines over to a bomb shelter to go in and basically risk life and limb. They kill Osama bin Laden. And you mean to tell me, after World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Michael, give me some, help me out here. Were we in the Korean War?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Korean War, the Gulf War. I mean, after all these wars, by God, we dropped a damn bomb on Hiroshima. Yeah, we can't get a bunch of white, yodel-yak, redneck, southern inbred jackasses and throw them in jail. Bullcrap. Because I tell you one thing, maybe there are people out there in the higher police force in these southern states. Maybe they want these militias. They hate Obama. Look how they're like, what are you blaming it on Obama for? Because he's a black man. Where were these militias? Were Ben Clinton? It's like, isn't that just a Democrat? And that talks about militias not wanting to pay taxes and all that stuff, and that's why they're starting. It's not just because he's a Democrat. Bill Clinton served 8 years. Where were all these militia groups? They're under like 100 and... Oh, wait, the Brady Bill. That's right! We had gun control laws. And now that we have a black man in office, there's over 1,000 different militia groups. Like I said, to hell with all the Muslim extremes over there. We've basically killed the majority of Al-Qaeda leaders. Al-Qaeda's pretty much nothing now. I don't fear them. It's the American terrorists, these militia people. Those are the people I fear. Who are we going to... I mean, you can stop a lot of these other Al-Qaeda people, by getting anally gang raped at our airports and stuff, and stop them that way. How are you going to stop these maniacs here in the United States? Huh? We're afraid of them. Apparently we're not afraid to go over and kill a bunch of Muslim extremists. Apparently we're not afraid to break down black gang leaders, the old Black Panthers' doors, risk life and limb that way. We don't want to cause any trouble and risk any life and limb. Yeah. Maybe there are a lot of people. I'm not saying, all cops, and but no, I'm not saying that. But maybe there are some out there who are afraid of these militia, who are secretly thinking, go boys, go get Obama. Yeah. You're like, proof's in the pudding, folks. We have the damnest worst gun laws ever. Only 11 states passed. That's pathetic. Don't mess with my gun rights. Hell, you can anally rape me in an airport. You can take away a woman's right to choose. Hell, make her stay home work, take away all her pay rights, take away blacks' rights to vote, poor people's right to vote. And by God, you stay away from my guns. I may have to kill somebody like a black president. This country is so damn racist. I mean, the Zimmerman junk thing proved it. I mean, it's just disgusting the way this country is. So, like I said, to all you blacks, Muslims, and all you other skins, different colors out there, dye your skin white, talk with the southern drawl, and say you belong to a militia. The police won't get 50 miles within range of you, folks. They won't. That's sad. Happy.